Hey there! Thanks for stopping by. I'm Candy and I am here with a Hobby Lobby haul. So I did have a haul 2 weeks ago because this week the Paper Studio is on sale. Last week was Fabric, the week before was Paper Studio. So it was the week before that. I actually did have a haul. It was a combined Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby haul, and I didn't realize until the next day when I was trying to edit it to get it published that it had frozen in the middle of Dollar Tree, so I hadn't finished the Dollar Tree haul, and then I hadn't gotten any of the Hobby Lobby, and I already put everything away. So I did grab things that I remembered from that haul that I hadn't shown, so I'm going to show them before I start the other haul. All right, so I hope that made sense. So these two things I really wanted to share because I had never seen them at my Hobby Lobby before, and I just thought they were really, really cool. So I already opened one of them because I'm working on an album for my friend and I wanted to use it. But they have cardstock that is 65 pounds, but look at how big it is. So you can wrap your albums with it, so you don't have to piece together cardstock to wrap your albums. And these are, let me see if I can read upside down, 12 by 24. These are bigger than 12 by 24. Are these two 12 by 12s? Oh, it feels bigger. Yeah, these are 12 by 24. So I got black. These were $15.99 minus 40% off. And then I did get white as well. And these were $12.99 with 40% off. And I think they're both 30 sheets. Yeah, they're both 30 sheets of these pages. And they are 65 pounds. Did I say that? So they are the type that you do wrap your albums with. So I just thought that was really cool, something I hadn't seen before, and it'll make it really convenient for making albums. So I did get a couple of stickers as well. So I got this really pretty Cherry Blossom Stickabilities sticker. And these were $2.99. And I got this cat one. It's a cat thing. Perfect. I thought it was really cute. It's a dog's life. And of course, the cowgirl. This one is Disco Cowgirl, I think. Yeah, there's some disco balls in there. And then I did get this cactus one. And I think these were they all $2.99? Nope, the cowgirl one was $2.49. And these are puffy. And they were cheaper than the others. Interesting. Alright, so now we'll start on this haul. Except I do have some fabric from the last one. Hold on, from last week that I hadn't shown. So let me grab that real quick. It's only two things. So I did get a yard of each of these. So this is almost, it's like a brushed cotton is what I would call this. It's not flannel, but it's not cotton. So it's somewhere in between, but it's bows. So I thought this would be really pretty for a bag. And then I did get this as a lining fabric. The pink gingham. So I got a yard of each of these. And they were 40% off, $6.99 a yard. Alright, so now we're going to get to the actual haul. I just wanted to share both of those first. Alright, so I did find some things on clearance. This was $1.99, and it says it's originally $19.99. Floral bouquet. Preserved foliage. But it's just these greens. So I use these on albums or when I'm doing the blind date with a book to put in the wrapping. But I just thought this was really pretty. There's multiple stems, as you can see. So I can pull the stems off and use them for different things. So I just thought that was a really good deal for $1.99. And then this was on clearance, and I got this for kids packs. So it was $2.49. It's this little Hello Kitty cheesy plush thing. But how cute is she? For $2.49. So I thought I'd put that in one of the kids' packs. And I did pick up another of the sewing storage. These are for threads. And I think I had determined that it held, what did I say? 19? An odd number. But I was using these for the matching bobbins and threads because I want to keep them separate from my other threads. So I'm putting them in these boxes, and I didn't have enough for what I had. So I picked up another one, and this was only $1.99. All right, and then let's see what else I have here. I did pick up another fabric fat quarter of the Disco Cowgirl. I have one, but I wanted to get two to make some matching things. So I'm going to do like a tablet case and then a matching cosmetic bag to go with it. So $1.49 for the fat quarter. And then I found these in the clearance. This was 74 cents for these little charms, and it's just a little castle. And I found a disco ball. I'm going to use this for those albums that I'm making. So this is 74 cents for this disco ball. So the disco cowgirl, that will go on it, maybe on the cover. This was 74 cents as well, and it's just light bulbs. And it's a puffed sticker. But I just thought that was really pretty, especially the little cactus here. This one was 87 cents, and it is disco balls. So I thought those were really cute. This was 99 cents, and it's like a 3D dimensional sticker. There's 10 of them, just some foliage. And then I did pick up another remnant. This was, now that I know they're there, I'm stopping by every time I'm there just to see what they have. This one was 44 by 30 inches, and it was $2.99. And it's this really pretty blue, which will make a nice liner for some of the bags. And then these were on clearance. These were 87 cents. But those are, I just thought those were really cute. You can see there's like a little fabric daisy. I did pick up this thread because I wanted this to match a zipper for one of the bags that I'm working on. And all the colors threads I have, there wasn't anything that really matched that zipper. So I took the zipper with me to Hobby Lobby and picked out the thread for that. Which means I have to wind the bobbin. And then I got these for 99 cents. These are like a little, they're not round, they're kind of an oblong shape. And it says these were 2 by 7 inches. And I found these disco balls. These were $2.49 on clearance. But there's all these little disco balls, which I thought were really cute. Seems to be in right now, so. This was $1.99, but it's a really heavy glass bead. This was marked down to $1.74. I just thought these were unique. Just cool looking, something different. This one I really debated because I thought it was a lot, even on clearance. It was $1.74, but look at how cute and detailed that little charm is. So pretty. And it can be the focal point These were $2.49. They're glass little happy faces. And then some daisies. These were $1.99. They are a real heavy glass bead. These were $1.74. Just these multicolor beads. These were marked down to 87 cents. And they're just the gradient beads. And then the last of the beads, these were 74 cents. And again, they're the little oblong shape. Right, and then the last bag, I got something from the spring shop that was 50% off. These really fuzzy, very soft pink slippers. They were 50% off of 16, so they were $8. I think he rang them up at $7.99. But I mean, they were just so soft. Again, I debated on this one. I stood there and kept feeling this. I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. It's pink and it's so soft. And I did pick up, since if you saw my Amazon haul, I got the wrong, well, I didn't get it. They sent me the wrong thing. I ordered the Dritz double-sided tape and they sent me Singer hemming tape, which is fine because apparently it's the same thing. It was just a little wider. So I don't have that many zippers that are that wide. I can still use it on the wider zippers, but I wanted to get something thinner for the thinner zippers. So this was $2.49 and it is 3/8 of an inch and there's 5 yards. And then I did get some more of the holographic cases for $2.49 each. I got 2 more. I decided I think I am going to try to put the beaded makeup brushes that I made in these to sell at the craft fairs, just to make them a little more giftable, desirable. I wish they had more than just pink though. They only had the pink, and they're called pink iridescent. I keep calling them holographic, but they call them iridescent. All right, and then the last things I got, I was looking at their DTF stickers, and I did pick some out. So I'm probably going to make like tote bags, things like that. I don't usually make t-shirts unless it's for me, because you'd have to stock a wide variety of sizes, and I just don't have that kind of money to put out at first and hope I get back at some point. So I got these. I picked these out, and they did have, I looked at it, it was $4.99, and I felt like it was too much, but it was a big strawberry shortcake DTF sticker that you could make a t-shirt or something with, maybe even a tote bag. I might at some point go back and get it to make a tote bag, but to get my money back, I'd have to charge a lot for the tote bag, and I don't know if somebody would pay that much, is my point. I don't know. Anyway, so I got this one. This was $1.79, and it is the cowgirl theme. So I thought that was really cute. And I got this one. I'm probably going to take that long live off and just leave it with this part with the cowgirl, and then it just says cowgirls and of course the cactus and everything. And this one was $3.49. And then I got this one. This was $2.79. Look how cute that is. Little cowboy boots with a pink bow. I just thought that was adorable. And that one was $2.79. And then this one was also $2.79. And it says for mama. I can't show you the FUR, but it's under there. You can see it in the picture here. So you get the pink dark pink fur, and then the purplish mama with little paw prints. So I just thought that was adorable for $2.79. I may make this for myself, or I may make it into a tote bag and try to sell it at my craft fair, but we'll see. So that was my Hobby Lobby haul. It was fun. I really had fun looking at all of their DTF stuff that they have there. They do have a lot more. They had Care Bears. They had strawberry shortcake. And it is in a different section than like the scrapbooking paper area. So if you go to where it's next to where the beads are, where they have all the t-shirts and the iron-ons and things like that, that's where they are. So if you're interested in looking for those, that's where you can find all those DTF stickers. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.